Robin.
Hi. You all right?
Yeah.
Ah, they're beautiful.
Whoa, that's a dozen roses. Oh,
So expensive. Come on.
I'm trying to say thank you for sticking by me.
You didn't know what else to do.
What, I missed somebody's birthday, or?
I made a decision. One I won't go back on.
Quit. For good?
Oh, honey, for real. Hate the person I've become.
Baby. It's your new life. And your new house.
To hell with bad times.
What's your language?
Did I tell you how proud I am of you?
Everything's all right now. Good.
Oh.
I love you, Angel.
Hi, it's me, Robin. I'm supposed to say I can't come to the phone right now instead of I'm not home. But either way, why don't you leave your name, the time you called, and your message, and I'll get back to you. Bye-bye. Robin, please call me. It's your mother. I've been calling you for days. Where are you? Please call me. Please.
In Methuen this evening, the parents of 21-year-old Robin Benedict are concerned for the safety of their daughter, who disappeared a week ago. She was last seen leaving their home after Sunday dinner, wearing brown slacks, a beige blouse, and a tan corduroy jacket. Her father, John Benedict, has asked that if anyone has any information regarding her whereabouts, to please contact the Methuen police.
Hey, Merrill?
Yeah, we hear you.
You see that piece about the missing girl on TV last night?
No, I was bowling.
She was beautiful, but they said she was wearing a tan jacket. Wasn't that a tan jacket you picked up from those kids?
Is this your daughter's jacket, Mr. Benedict? Still smell her perfume on it.
Professor Douglas?
Yes.
Detective Merrill, Boston City Police. We have a warrant to search these premises for evidence surrounding disappearance of Robin Benedict. Okay. This is Assistant District Attorney Grant. Could you step in here with me, Professor, please? You seen this before?
No, I never saw it before.
What about this shirt?
Oh, I did have a shirt, something like that.
Take a good look.
It's hard to tell.
Better get a picture of that.
You don't know our credit cards, phone book, and her cosmetics got into your closet?
Oh, well, those are Robin's things, but I don't know how they got in my closet. That's the truth. Somebody must have planted them there to try to get me into trouble.
Joe, can I see you a minute? There's a positive reaction to blood in the right-hand pocket. I found what looks like a piece of brain or skull tissue. We'll know for sure when we get it back to the lab. Is this your jacket, Professor Douglas?
I don't know. It looks like my jacket. But I'm not going to say it is. I can't really say whether it's mine or not.
Would you put it on, please?
Professor Douglas, I suggest you get a lawyer. We can decide to prosecute this case to the fullest on first-degree murder, but without your daughter's body, I'm not sure we can get a conviction.
Does he know where she is?
He says so, but it's a sure thing his lawyer will never let him testify at a trial. They want to cut a deal. Guilty on a manslaughter charge for a full confession.
Then he'll tell us where she is?
But he murdered her. We know that.
I want a decent burial for her.
How long?
What?
How long they put the bachelor away for?
It could be 20 years.
Yeah, and how many of those 20 years
John,
are you going to
I
serve?
want her home with us. She has to rest in peace.
All right. Cut a deal.
Your Honor, I wish to advise the court that my client, Professor William Douglas, wishes to enter a plea of guilty to the manslaughter indictment. That he did assault, beat, and kill Robin Benedict. At the conclusion of the plea this morning, Your Honor, Dr. Douglas has agreed to give the specific details of the manner of the killing and the location of the body.
Is that your intent at this time?
Professor. Yes, sir.
You understand that my function at this point in the case is to determine if you are making a voluntary and intelligent plea of guilty.
Yes, sir, I understand.
Was it a crime of passion, Professor?
Did you love her?
Professor, please.
I think it'd be best if you started at the beginning.
Well, I may have to refer to my notes from time to time. That'd be all right.
It's all right, as long as you tell the truth.
Well, it started the night of the awards dinner. I remember because that was a very special night for me. See, I'd just gotten a $200,000 federal grant for the university, and they were honoring me. My research was responsible for all that money coming to Tufts. And they wanted me to know how grateful they were. how much they valued me.
Right for you, Douglas. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Please. Please, thank you. Thank you. Please. Thank you.
We're trying in the only way we have, Bill, to congratulate you for bringing in one hell of a lot of money.
You embarrass me.
That's too damn bad.
Just down the street from the university was the combat zone. I went for a walk. Couldn't help notice the lights, the activity.
The other end of the bar. Looks safe.
Yes, Mom.
Waiter, bartender.
Yes, sir.
Drink for the young lady.
My name's Nadine. What's yours?
Bill.
My first boyfriend's name was Bill. Well, William, really. I called him Willie. Boy, did I have a crush on him.
Whatever happened to him? Willie.
Oh, I decided I liked another guy better. Turned out to be a real jerk. And then when I wanted to come back, well, he was with someone else, so it kind of worked out that we're friends now.
Well, I hope that we can be friends.
I'm sure we can. Do you have a place?
No, I
Yeah, that's okay. I do. So tell me what an associate professor of cell biology does.
Study cells.
I think you're teasing me.
seen her before?
She looks like my brother's oldest, Jennifer. We only got married last month.
She's trying to make her college tuition?
Maybe. She needs a little advice on a safer method.
Wait, I get it. Look.
Excuse me, young lady.
Hello, boys. I'll be doubling half for the two of you.
You really are new around here.
My father always told me I had a big mouth.
You really think this is something you want to do with your life?
Why did you have to call my parents? It's none of their business.
Well, sweetheart, you look so pure and innocent. We thought you were underage.
I'm 21. See? I'm 21. You could have looked.
Put that stuff away now.
How long you been working?
Not long.
How long?
3 months.
How come we ain't seen you around before?
I was working at a club.
Massages?
Who are you working for?
I'm not working for anybody.
Every girl on the street works for somebody, sweetheart. Now, who are you working for?
I already told you nobody.
You stay out on the street, you're gonna end up like this. We found one of the girls last week. Her head had been shot off.
You're just trying to scare me.
You take my advice, young lady. Get off the streets while you can. She leaves with you, we don't book her. Is she okay? Yeah, she's fine. We only picked her up for questioning. But this is a warning for her and for you. She needs some sense knocked into her. Quick.
Robin?
Cops make mistakes, too, you know. My friend told me to meet her there. I didn't know what kind of a place it was. I was just going in, and these two cops stopped me for no reason.
But you're all right.
I'm all right.
Well, what were you doing to make them stop you?
John, it was a mistake.
Let's go. I'm going to drive you to your car.
Sweetheart, yeah. Hey, come here, baby. Some of that. Listen, can we get something going? How much?
I wasn't doing anything, Daddy.
I want you to come home with us.
I have my own apartment now. That's my home.
I can't let you off in a place like this.
My car is right behind there. I'm just going to get in it and drive
You
home.
will spend the night with us.
I will not.
Come on, let her go.
I want to talk to you about this.
There's nothing to talk about.
Well, what are you doing in a place like this?
I already told you.
And I don't believe you.
So why the hell, Susan? When have you ever believed me?
How often do you come to a place like this?
Tell Mom I'll call her in the morning.
Why?
Leave me alone.
Then tell me why. Tell me why you're selling yourself!
A grand night. I make $1,000, Daddy.
So, you were attracted to her.
Yeah, well, what's wrong with that? She liked me. She was nice to me.
She made you feel good.
You see, I was working very hard at the time. Every night, sometimes till 2 or 3 in the morning.
University demand those kind of hours?
Well, I had to. I had work to do. I was responsible for over $1.6 million in research grants. My research alone.
Now, here we have a photograph of the cells which line the alveoli. Now, these cells produce a phospholipid, PHOS, PHO lipid, which lowers the surface tension of the lining fluid of the lungs. That substance is?
Surfactant. I've read everything you've written.
Thank you.
Shall I bring you some coffee before I leave?
Yeah. What time is it?
It's after 11.
What are you doing still here?
I'm your secretary. You spend far too many late nights here alone.
Ruth, you know, I get paid a great deal of money for my time. If you wait a minute, I'll walk you out.
Well, looks like we missed the rain anyway.
Clean that up.
Well, I walk the other way myself. See you tomorrow, Dr. Douglas.
Good night. Is Nadine your real name?
Nope.
Will you tell me what it is?
I'm not supposed to.
I'll pay you $5 extra if you tell me.
You don't have to. It's Robin.
Like the bird?
Uh-huh. Yeah, pretty corny. I was born in April. Springtime. It's kind of a dumb name. Kids used to tease me about it.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Just like you.
You better get ready.
Do you live here?
No. I have my own apartment. One day I'm gonna have my own house.
What if we arranged a regular time to see each other?
I usually work at the Blue Zone from 4 in the afternoon to about 2 a.m., so...
How about 2:30? Monday, Thursday nights. That way I could be the last one to see you. That could be our special time.
It's a deal.
Could we stay a while longer?
It would have to be another $100.
It's okay. Why don't you get undressed?
Sure. Stay for dinner? Oh, I can't. Well, really? I don't think I'm ready to face Daddy. Are you taking care of yourself? Yes, Mom. How do you know for sure? Oh, please, don't worry about me. And how do I manage that? You were never supposed to find out.
Oh. That makes it all right, then.
Mom? I don't want Rhonda and the boys to know.
Then stop doing it.
Promise not to tell them.
Then stop.
I will, but not right now.
Why not?
I can't now.
Why, Robin?
I want some things first.
What things?
I like it, all right? I'm good at it. What else do I have going for me but the way I look? It's not like what you think. Hardly ever go to that bar you saw. I'm more like a companion, and it's just until my graphics work picks up. You know, I might be doing these illustrations for a professor in cell biology. Can you believe it? I would draw pictures of cells and viruses and things like that to go with his papers.
What do you know about cells and viruses?
I'm learning.
You know, I thought about throwing you out. About telling you you weren't wanted here anymore. But I can't. I'm your mother. And I just can't do it.
Excuse me.
Are you camping out?
Oh, no. No, I've just been working later and later. Sometimes I need to take a cat nap or have a snack. So I'm just kind of fixing things up. Well, not exactly sweet at the Ritz, but it'll do.
I got your note on that new grad student, Robin Benedict. Where do you want her check sent?
Well, they haven't sent here.
Well, you don't have an address?
Oh, no, not yet, but I'll see she gets it. Okay. Before you go, would you put this voucher in for payment for me?
Sure.
I've bought some lab supplies for $61.
Okay, Dr. Douglas. I'll put it right through.
See, the checks from Tufts give you documentable income. You'll be on record as having been employed by the medical school. And then when you retire from business, your resume won't have a gap.
I don't know what to say.
Or you could go to college. I could help you with your scholarship applications, your student loans. I'd be glad to.
Yeah, I went to college once.
Oh, did you?
The Rhode Island School of Design.
Oh, it's a very well thought of school.
Well, actually, it was only for one summer. But they liked my work. Really, they did.
I'm sure you were very good. I can tell you're talented.
How can you tell?
The way you see things. It's unique what you notice. Would you show me your drawing sometime?
Sure.
I'd like to.
Yeah, it's time for me to go now. Lunch took an hour and 10 minutes. Why don't we just make it an hour? You can pay me tonight.
Sure. Well, before you go, I have something for you.
For me?
Yeah. I hope you like it.
Machine?
Now I won't have to leave messages for you at the Blues home.
You didn't have to get me a present.
Robin, you make me feel so alive all the time now.
Hey, baby! Why don't you come up and give me some of that? Hey, Mama! Walk that walk!
I'm gonna seeing you, Willie. My mother always wants to know why she has to stop seeing my old boyfriends when I do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How many old boyfriends?
She really means you.
Well, I'll stop by and see him sometime after work.
So how's Joyce?
Gone.
Oh, Willie, the way you go through music.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's just a mocking time till you come back to me.
It's better this way. Isn't it? It's better to be friends.
Yeah, says who?
Willie, I'm seeing this guy. It's so weird. He's nothing like I'm used to. He's old. Well, older. A professor. The dunce is seeing a professor.
Don't say that.
Well, I can't figure it out.
Is he good to you?
Yeah.
You can do it! Come on, one more lap, just one more. One. Yay! Are you having fun?
I love it.
Check for reimbursement of lab supplies. You seemed so anxious about it that I brought it right up as soon as the mail came.
Yeah, thank you, Ruth. Thanks.
I thought that maybe you'd like to see them. That's why I brought them. Otherwise, I just...
They're wonderful.
Babe!
They're really great.
And you know about art, don't you? I could just tell you would.
Yes, I do.
Oh, but so many people are better than me.
I think you're the best.
Wow.
That from the professor?
Yeah, he's out of town to a conference.
You know, I gotta hand it to you. You really hit the jackpot. This guy takes you to nice places, buys you presents. But I wouldn't do for a trick like that.
It's not just a trick.
Please. Would you go out with him if he didn't pay you?
I don't know, maybe. Listen. Dear Robin, I hope everything is well. I miss your warm, wonderful smile. You are a very wonderful person and deserve only the very best in life. I wanted to ask you to go with me, normal rates, of course, but I didn't want to ask you at the last minute. Saskatoon is very nice, but I miss you very much.
What mistake did I make?
Loving someone isn't a mistake.
Why is our daughter selling herself in the streets?
I don't know.
You started embezzling.
To pay for the time. See, some days we'd spend 10 hours together just doing things. We'd call those our grand days. Just I'd pay her $1,000 for the time.
What sort of things?
Well, sometimes we'd go to the movies. Once we went canoeing. It was very romantic.
All for $1,000 a day?
Have you ever had someone in your life? Have you ever had someone who made every minute so vivid, so bright that you weren't sure it was even real?
Are you asking me?
I was happy. I don't think I'd ever been happy before. I know I never felt the way I felt with Robin. It was like a drug, that feeling. I wanted more, more.
How can you afford me, Bill?
I rent money. I can spend it any way I want. I bring in thousands and thousands of dollars.
You won't get into trouble?
You worrying about me?
No. That's against the rules. Well, here's something to perk you up. Huh? Take it.
Oh, come on.
Come on, take it. Take it, Bill.
Silly.
Yeah.
5 o'clock.
I need my mail.
Oh. I can pick it up for you first thing in the morning. Bring it to lunch.
Would you?
Yeah, no trouble.
Oh, thank you. Here you go. See you later.
Yeah. Where are you going?
Oh, Bill, you can't ask me that.
Well, it's just because when we're apart, I like to think of where you might be.
No, you wouldn't. I'll see you at 2:30.
And that'll be 90 cents.
I'm going out.
More time billed for Miss Benedict?
Yes.
Dr. Douglas, I have to...
We'll get to it in the morning, Hal. We'll talk. I know I've been busy, but I've got to go.
But your postdoctoral committee's at 3.
I'll be late. Tell him I'll make it, but I'll be late. There's more to life than stuffy faculty meetings.
He acts like a man who's having an affair. Never seen him light up for anything but a cell biopsy. Well, I guess there's hope for all of us.
I've never broken a traffic law in my life. Well, that was great.
Yeah, great. Wow.
Oh, I love this car. I love it. I wanted a silver one like yours, but all they had was blue, so... Oh, otherwise it's exactly like yours. 100. Oh!
How come you don't have a girlfriend, Bill?
Oh, it's not very good at those romantic kind of things.
Oh, sure you are.
Oh, I never know what to say to women. They laugh. I don't know how to manage it. You have a boyfriend?
You can ask those kinds of questions, Bill. They're part of my personal life.
I already told you everything about my life.
I know, but with me it has to be different.
But friends are supposed to tell each other things.
I know, but we're special friends.
That's what I mean.
You just can't know about my private life.
I don't think that's fair.
Well, that's the way it works. Go on, get the rest of it.
Hey.
All right.
I'm 50 and I'm still crazy about you. my back, and I need one of those golden oldies. Put on some of that old music for me.
You're just hurting yourself.
The best party ever. Daddy's gone over the edge. He's out back arm wrestling all comers. Right now he's working on Willie. Next he'll take on Robert. We'll all be in trouble. You should hear the two of them screaming at each other. You cheater. We'll stop it.
How could you pretend there's nothing wrong? What? You are a whore, Robin. And if you were dead, I don't think the pain could be any worse. My daughter spends her nights selling her body and her days pretending that everything's all right. It isn't. You don't think my heart breaks every time I see you or talk to you? You don't think I don't sit up in your room and cry until there are no more tears? I hate you for what you're doing.
Everybody inside. That's it. Lock it up, Jimmy. One more. Hey, there's one more down.
And then they threw me into a van with girls who've been working the street. Junkies. Strung out.
Just let me take care of you.
As if I was like that.
I know I lost my keys in that van because when we got to the police station, they were gone. One of those girls took them.
I'd like one of those keys.
Wait a minute.
Well, that way I can wait for you here, inside.
Bill, this is where I work. Here.
Here you are, miss.
Thank you.
I don't use it after 2:30.
No.
Come on. Let me have one. Come on. Oh, it's for a special time.
No, it isn't.
I need one.
You do not. Let go of me. Bill. Bill.
Give it to me.
Why are you acting like this?
Give it to me.
Stop it. Why are you acting like this?
I'll see you tomorrow. Robin? Usual time?
Yeah, tomorrow.
You must have known that at some point, Tufts would find out about the money.
I couldn't think about that.
I mean, you did have some kind of plan.
Plan? Of course I had a plan. I was sure that if Robin and I spent enough time together, if I gave her enough things to express what was in my heart, if I kept at it, if I worked hard enough, she'd understand.
Understand what?
That we had to be together. She wouldn't have to see anyone else, nobody but me.
There were so many vouchers, I couldn't help but become suspicious. I decided I had to do something, so I started to make calls to check the ones I could, like the hotel in Chicago, where Dr. Douglas and Miss Benedict were supposed to have stayed during the conference. There was no record of either of them. And the room rates were half those submitted by Dr. Douglas for reimbursement.
Are you certain about that?
And then this crossed my desk. You see how the 127 has been changed to 527?
Not a very good job of forgery, is it? I'd better see all of Dr. Douglas's vouchers.
I brought them with me. I hope you understand why I came to you. I was concerned about my job.
I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Oh, and I want to put a skylight in that room upstairs. Do you think you could do that?
Hey, wait. Did I hear myself say that I was going to help you here?
Oh, Willie, you know you will.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, and I want to change the wallpaper in this hallway here. That wouldn't be too hard to put up, would it?
No. How can you afford this?
Well, I've saved some money.
You saved enough from your graphics work for a down payment?
Yeah. It's my money. And I want this house.
A lot?
A whole lot.
We're in the middle of an audit of Dr. Douglas's expenditures. It's been requested that his tenure nomination be tabled at this time. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid I concur. I deserve it. I deserve it. I worked for it. Who works as hard as I do? Who works as hard as I do? You tell me one person. I earned it. I earned it. I earned it, and they owe it to me. I don't know why you keep dismissing my suggestion without even considering it.
It just doesn't work that way, Bill. That's why.
Yeah, we spend so much time with one another. It just makes sense that we live together.
You're going to pay me for 24 hours a day.
You can't. What are you saying? Is that a joke?
Is that in the discussion? You better get dressed. I think we should take a little break.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean? Just for a little while.
I don't want to stop seeing you.
Things have gotten out of hand, Bill.
I understand what you're saying, Robin. I understand. We have a special relationship, but it's just business. I understand that. Huh? I'm sorry for the way I acted. I promise I'll make it up to you. I promise. Huh? I promise. Okay? I promise. I promise. Please? Another $4,500 for computer work on a different project. They go on and on. Here's an expense of $112 for an answering machine. Bill, is there some way you can substantiate these? Well, I'll need some time to go through my records, but I'm sure these expenses can be verified. As a matter of fact, I can do some of them immediately. Bill, I would surely appreciate that.
Someone's broken into my house.
I'll be right there.
No, don't. I'm all right. I just... I didn't know who else to call.
Robin?
Who is it?
It's me, Bill. Chinese. I thought you might be hungry.
Sometimes you are just so kind.
This one has a remote feature. You can use this beeper to check your calls on any phone. You just call your own number, press this button, and the machine will replay your messages.
Oh. Good, I'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'd like 2 beepers. And this one even has a beeper, see? So you can get messages even when you're not at home.
Hey, that's real nice, Bill. Why am I getting letters from the university about the money they pay me?
Oh, there's nothing to worry about.
I don't want any trouble.
No, it's just a computer mix-up. There's no trouble.
Thank you for helping me get the loan. No one else would do this for me.
I'd do anything in the world for you. I would. I'd do anything as long as I can have you for myself.
Don't say those things, Bill.
Robin, would you still see me if I didn't have the money to pay you?
We've been over all that.
Not the money. Not the money now, but what would happen if the time came when I didn't?
You know the rules, Bill.
That's not fair. Really, that's not fair. I just helped you get a lot of money.
All right. Then forget it.
Oh, come on. What are you doing? I want you to have the house. Come on.
I don't want to keep having these discussions.
But things are different now.
No, they're not. Listen, you pay me for my time and we have sex.
No, it's more than that.
The other things we shared were a mistake.
That's not true.
And I never repeat mistakes.
About you and me. Listen, just forget I ever knew you, Nadine. You understand? Forget it.
Yo, Nadine, sweet cakes. Baby, just wait till I get my hands on you. It's your Big Jim. Big.
nastiest thing.
Robin Benedict Langston.
Who is it?
Getting phone calls. At first, he didn't say anything. Then he started to say things like, do you know your daughter's a prostitute? Sometimes he's a lot rougher, describing things she'd do.
Have you called the phone company?
They tried to help, but the calls only last a few seconds. I'm afraid for Robin.
Does she know about them?
We haven't told her. Isn't there something you can do to get her to stop, to get her off the streets? Can you do anything to help?
Well, we've talked to her and we've arrested her again.
She never told us.
Now, the charges were dismissed for lack of evidence. Happens all the time. Now, the best we can do is to keep arresting her when we can. Like we do with all the girls.
I wish I could pick her up and drag her home. I'm losing her. And I don't know what to do.
It's all very well for you to bring in the answering machine and receipts for, what, $980. But, Dr. Douglas, I have to inform you that we've concluded our audit and find $67,000 that is unaccounted for. Can you possibly verify that amount of money?
What are you doing here, Bill?
I left messages on your machine all day. I'm going to talk to you.
I'm working.
It's important.
Look, I'll just be a minute. Can you wait?
Sure. The people at Tufts have been asking me questions.
I told you I don't want any trouble about that.
Can we just take a drive?
I'm busy, Bill.
I feel like I'm suffocating in here. Wait just a few minutes.
I've got a friend at the bar.
A friend? That's not a friend. It's not a friend, that's a trick. I can't breathe. Hey, morning. Don't do that.
Say it one more time. Go on, let everyone hear it.
Come on, let's go, pal.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Please, I've got to talk to you.
Let's go, buddy.
Robin, you owe me one. Get away from me. You know that. I don't want you to touch me. I don't want you to call me. That's it. For good.
I live at 492 Commonwealth on the second floor. There's a prostitute named Robin Benedict who rents an apartment around in back. She keeps bringing men in there. Something's got to be done.
So she left you?
She was emotional. She didn't mean it.
But you had her arrested.
I couldn't have her. Nobody could.
You were angry with her?
No, I wasn't.
After all that money you gave her, $67,000 of the university's money, weren't you afraid of losing your job?
My lawyer told me it could all be worked out.
Do you mean to tell me that
Douglas was under a lot of pressure at work, without any time off for vacations?
My appointment book was filled with commitments. I barely had time for myself.
He was eating all the wrong kinds of foods, junk food. He wasn't getting any exercise.
So what?
So in the professional opinion of a psychologist who examined Dr. Douglas, his predicament at Tufts could easily be explained as a direct result of job-induced stress.
I was a valuable asset. I was sure everything could be worked out.
Mr. Johnson. Sir.
Robin! What are you doing here?
Well, Detective Sheehan called. He told us to come down here.
I don't know who that is.
This means you've been arrested again.
The police know I'm 21. They have no right to involve you. Listen, the charges are going to be dismissed.
Robin, we've been getting phone calls for weeks now.
What kind of calls?
Dirty calls. About you. What you're doing.
What does the voice sound like?
It's a man's voice. It's awful. Sometimes Rhonda gets them.
Rhonda. Robin.
Why are you here?
Oh, someone from the police department called, told me to come down.
Was it Detective Sheehan?
Oh, yes, I believe that was the name, yeah.
There's no Detective Sheehan on this case.
Yeah, well, maybe it was somebody else. I
Or
didn't get
maybe there was no call.
Your case is up.
I want you to leave. Mom, Daddy, go home. Right now.
She's been under a great deal of strain. It's a terrible mistake, all of this. Professor Bill Douglas. She's been doing some wonderful work for me. First-rate work.
I'm sure it's a case of mistaken identity.
Sure it is. Sure it is.
Why was I removed from my committees?
The school felt it was best until we straightened out all these financial matters.
I spoke to a lawyer. He said it's all a matter of negotiation. Don't you see, I have my camper, I have my property in Narragansett, I can sell it. I have been cooperating with this university. I tell you, it can all be worked out.
Bill, there is no record of Robin Benedict ever having attended MIT. Yet you gave her credit for expert assistance on a published research paper. You've even had the temerity to go on submitting vouchers while this audit's been in progress. You are either one of the world's most foolhardy embezzlers, or you have monumental contempt for this university. I don't know what you've done with the money, but damn it, we are going to get it back.
Hi.
You gonna answer that?
This is Nadine. Leave a message.
I know who it is.
Robin, why won't you talk to me? Why won't you let me apologize? I made a list of things I promised not to do anymore. Like not bothering you, blue zone. Like not arguing over money. Like not calling you too much. Robin, I can change. I will change. Can I see you one more time? Please call.
Keeps calling.
You gotta get rid of this guy.
Can you call my parents? I know it was him and my Johns, my regulars, so of course they've all disappeared.
This guy is too weird. Why don't you just call the cops?
Sure. Put myself permanently out of business. Let's go.
Hi.
It's him again.
Leave a message when you hear the beep.
Robin, I'm so ashamed of the things I said. Please, let me show you how sorry I am. Robin, I have to see you tonight.
I should be, baby.
Robin.
Daddy, you scared me.
Can we go inside?
What do you expect to see?
I don't know.
Okay.
We got another phone call. Same voice. Gave me this address.
Kill him.
This way you bring them in. Your mother's worried sick about you. And so am I. Angel, I'm afraid for you.
I can take care of myself.
No, you can't.
Watch me. figure it out, and then I finally realized it was the professor who was making all those calls to my parents.
This is the same guy you were dating who was so nice to you?
Well, it used to be, and then he got possessive.
Ruh-roh. Robin broke another heart.
It's not funny.
Well, I'm the original member of the Robin Benedict Broken Heart Club. I was just kidding.
Nothing's working out.
All right. You coerced me. I'll take you out for waffles and bacon.
Really, Willie. I'm scared.
I dedicated all of my time to the projects assigned to me, forfeiting vacation time to the detriment of my health. My problem has been caused in part by my dedication to the very university that is now prosecuting me. Who else on staff was involved in 9 committees, in addition to a full teaching load, in addition to obtaining grants and continuing research? Ladies and gentlemen, I have been as dedicated and committed to this school as any man could be. They've taken my life away. I met Robin. Now everything's gone. How could I let it happen?
Good luck, Doctor.
State University of New York at Plattsburgh. Yeah, very good school. Was interested in having me do research and teach, so I thought I'd be working again.
What were you doing for money in the meantime?
I refinanced my house. I needed $2,000 to pay off my bank card, and I needed some money to pay the attorney that represented me at Tufts.
Were you seeing Robin during this time?
No, I tried to get in touch with her. Called her, sent her letters, but she wouldn't talk to me.
Can you blame her?
What?
Can you blame her for not seeing you? The phone calls you were making to the Benedicts, the police, the men in her trick book. You were terrorizing her.
You don't understand, do you? I wanted to be the only one she could see.
What's up, Jay?
You're no longer welcome here. You bring in too many hassles and too many cops.
That's not true. No.
Nadine, honey, you're just too much trouble.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Willie's almost finished with the one in here. I haven't made up my mind about the wallpaper yet. Oh, downstairs they have this wonderful spot for my drawing table.
Wow, I can't believe you actually own this house.
Yeah, me neither.
It's lovely.
Well, come on downstairs. I got luck around.
Great.
Daddy, come through here. Come on. Oh, don't touch the walls. It's wet. Watch this stuff on the floor. Oh, this is my favorite room. Look, I put my drawing table right here, and the light coming through the window is just perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you like it, Daddy? Don't you like my house?
Oh, yeah. I like the house.
You're so quiet.
Well, I don't like how you got the money for the house. All right, now you got the house. It was so important. It was what you always wanted. Well, what I want to hear is that you're ready to quit that life. Robin, I'm waiting.
I'll try.
I bought a washer and a dryer, a refrigerator and a water heater. Then I ordered furniture for the living room, but it hasn't come yet. And wall-to-wall carpeting, this pinky beige shade. What is it?
It sounds like you spent $1 million.
That'll cost more than I thought.
Are you working?
I kind of promised my folks I'd quit when I got the house. I need to furnish it, don't I?
Unless you want to sleep on the floor.
Slept in worse places. I was thinking of a higher class of clientele.
What one, please? Hi.
Hi.
Are you here alone?
Excuse me. There's a phone call for you.
Excuse me.
Sure. Yeah, I know. I'm violating your rights. So, you want to take me to the Supreme Court? Is this your real name?
Yes.
Okay, come on. I tell you broads just once. Don't let me find you hustling here again, because if I do, you're going to have to deal with me. And I don't think you want to do that, huh? Good night.
You could have told us before we started laying it that you didn't have the money for the COD, lady.
Wait, I didn't even part of it.
These invoices says balance on delivery. That means all of it. This happens all the time.
Wait, can't you just leave it? I'll send them a check next week, I promise.
Promises.
Try again in a couple of months. Sometimes things change.
Sorry.
Look, why don't you try Eve Spa? It's off the turnpike.
see her again?
We started talking on the telephone. It wasn't a very happy time for her. She was like a person on a roller coaster. Oh, it was very nice. I tried to see her, but she wouldn't see me. Then Dr. Eckworth called. He's the department chairman at Plattsburgh. Wanted me to come up and lecture so they could make a final decision about hiring me.
Did Robin go with you?
Yes, she did. I promised her $1,000. I knew she needed the money. I introduced her as a grad student. We got along fine at the beginning. It was just like it used to be.
Are all these people college students?
Yeah, most of them are students, yeah. You know, this could be the break we both need. You could go to school here. You could.
You mean that?
You could get a degree. You could have a career. Come on, let me show you around.
The normal elastic behavior of the lungs is disturbed by any number of diseases. Diffuse pulmonary fibrosis, pleural thickening, tuberculosis healing with scarring, and in my opinion, the worst culprit of all is the air in Los Angeles in August and September. Now, in considering the newborn, an absence of surfactant is thought to be responsible for the alveolar collapse and the stiff lungs we see in hyaline membrane disease. Great to have you back.
It's nice to be here. Thank you. It's working. They all think you're a grad student. No one's guessed.
That I'm a whore?
You need someone to take care of you, Robin. You're a valuable human being, but you need direction. And you'll never find anyone that cares about you as much as I do. You know, for a while there, I was worried about your future. But now I can see that it'll all work out. We'll move. Yeah. We'll move here to Plattsburgh. And you won't have to work anymore. You can go to school full time. I'll see to that. I'll see that you get a scholarship. Don't worry. I can arrange it. And then we'll live together. And don't worry about my home situation. My wife and I, well, we haven't slept together in years. It'll be better this way.
You have a wife?
She doesn't care what I do, though. It's not a real marriage, you know.
She lives with you? And kids?
Now, teenagers now. Soon they'll be out on their own.
You're pathetic.
Don't say that.
You are. You're pathetic.
It's horrible. Don't say that.
So am I.
I need you, Robin. When you wouldn't talk to me, I wasn't sure I could continue. You know what I mean? Now that we're together again, I'm a new person. We looked at houses the next day. It was our third day together. I was up to $3 grand. I she was very quiet. I could tell her heart wasn't in it. Wasn't the kind of trip I wanted at all. She was too intense. And then when we got back to Boston, it got awful. I don't know why. Robin, are you sure I can't take you home? I mean, it's no problem.
I said I'll take a cab. I'd like the 3,000 now.
I don't have it.
It was 3 days. You owe me $3,000.
You know you wanted to stay.
No, I want my money.
It's not like that between us anymore. You know that. But, Robin, my briefcase. My slides are in there. My papers. Very important.
You'll get it back when I get my money.
No!
We made a deal.
Must be the lady in there.
I'm doing here.
I'm surprising you. I wanted to finish the living room. What? Because I like you, I guess.
How come it's taking me so long to believe that?
Robin.
Hi. You all right? Ah, they're beautiful. Oh, look, a dozen roses. Oh, so expensive. Come on.
I'm trying to say thank you for sticking by me.
I didn't know what else to do.
What, I missed somebody's birthday? Or?
I made a decision. One I won't go back on.
To quit? For good?
Oh, honey, for real. I hate the person I've become.
Baby. To your new life. And your new house.
To hell with bad times.
What's your language?
Did I tell you how proud I am of you?
Everything's all right now. Good.
Oh.
I love you, Angel.
Come in.
Here. It's all there. I didn't take anything.
I've only got $2,000, but I can get
Look, I just came by to give you your briefcase. You don't owe me anything, and we'll call it even, okay?
I gotta pay you.
I'm not going to see you anymore.
No, please, not now.
I want you to leave me and my family alone.
I've got the money, see?
Bill, don't.
Come on, take it. It's yours. It's yours. We have an arrangement.
Not anymore, we don't.
It's yours. Take it. Robin, take it. We have an arrangement. Take it.
Don't want it! Goodbye, Bill.
What did you do with the body?
I put it in the trunk of my car. And then I drove around. I didn't know what to do. I put it in a dumpster behind a shopping center in Providence. She gave me. She made me feel. You know, as if I was hungry all my life and I didn't know it until Robin came to me. You know? Me?
You were in love with her, weren't you, Bill?
No. Oh, no, no. No, that's not true. No. I never loved Robin Benedict. Oh. It was something more.